So today we're going to be looking at the brand new fantasy Bakugo here. I've gotten him to level 85, max advanced leveling. I was able to get him to the 9th table due to the UR orbs. And so I haven't done much with his peace route, but maybe in the future we can use that. First off, I want to, get a good gist of the character from first impressions. So he does have level 3 skills here. 700% damage to a single opponent, increases power by 15% for 3 turns, and makes character ecstatic for 3 turns. You'll see a lot with this character. He's going to have a lot of temporary buffs, and that's just because he has Overwhelm, which we've gone through in a previous video. He has low chance of binding all opponents for his stun grenade, increases his own power by 25% for 5 turns, and deals 250% damage to all opponents. Action skill 1 deals 350% damage to a single opponent, increases character's critical rate by 20% for 5 turns, also increases characters plus ultra gauge by 30%, and this is with a 3-turn cooldown. It's very rare to see like a crit rate increase corresponding with a plus ultra gauge increase with a cooldown of 3 turns, making him really, really valuable. Even if you don't... If this guy has, like, literally no technical hits, this guy, with a, like, a memory that can provide him technical hits, this guy's really good for VE Tower. His auto skill 1 is a build-up where he gets critical rate for 5 turns if he does not land a critical hit, so another temporary buff. I believe this one and the 20% will be separated, so I don't know the logistics of Overwhelm, but that should, help that counter. Overwhelm is pretty much, the more temporary buffs you have compared to your opponent, the more damage you do and the more you tank. I don't know the percentage, like how good it is, like, percentage-wise, like how much it grows, but I'm assuming it's going to be decent. Increases characters plus ultra gauge by 5% when landing a critical hit as well. Auto skill 2 gives the character ability to overwhelm, so that's a guaranteed thing. Increases character's power by 5% for 5 turns when landing a critical hit. So you can see he gets a lot of stuff with critical hits. As for EX auto skills, I don't have anything too impressive at the moment. His EX auto skill for these strikes not too bad, especially for PvP, but I would have definitely like crit rate at the bottom here instead of speed, even though that is really good. And maybe action skill over power would be a little bit better to me. EX auto skill for the protection, what you really want is as many stuff that can last for 3 turns, as that is also counted as a temporary buff. So this is not bad. I would have, instead of HP restored by 15% damage dealt, I would have liked it for HP regen. But that's pretty much it. So we're going to quickly compare the stats of Bakugo to the other URs that I have here. As you can see, he has one of the most, or if not the most HP. I think the only one beating him right now is going to be the Deku. And then the power stat, he has by far the strongest power stat in the game. And then his speed here is on the, not the fastest, but still pretty decently fast. Of course, some of these units down below here do have some speed stats, so you do got to take that into account when this guy does not. But yeah, a very, very strong unit indeed in terms of stats. With that said, let's just jump into a VE Tower event and see how much damage he can do. Alright, so the memory that I'm going to be equipping him today, and we're going to be versing the VE Tower Hawks, is the new Friendly Reinforcements memory. Actually really works well with the Bakugo. They made it so favorable for Bakugo because with this memory, as long as he's the 3rd skill chain user, he's going to get 10% skill impact in level 1, of course, 10% defense, and 5% on power, all for 3 turns. So that's 3 different temporary buffs, which is absolutely insane. Even though the EX auto skill here doesn't really match him, it should be completely fine, as he'll have a one-time buff on the plus ultra move. I really need to update that, but yeah, let's just see how it goes here. All right, 332,000 HP. And we have 5. I brought Nejiri in here, not only to heal, but she gives regen, so that is just an extra little buff. I just want to see like how many temporary buffs we can get in this battle here. And what do we want to do here? Increase power by 5 turns, or I'd say we go for the AoE, sure. And then we also lower defense. Yeah, that... Oh, we got to do 3rd skill chain as well. Make sure we do that. So we get that lower defense, so that should give a lot of 21,000. All right. He's got to have type advantage, of course. And let me turn on the animations as well. We got double plus ultras, which we don't care for at the moment. And we'll increase Bakugo's power. Make sure we have it on the 3rd turn. I believe every time you do this, it is technically a stack. Look at all these temporary buffs. It's insane. So then he should have like a lot of temporary buffs. 50,000. That's fine. 10,000 for that. Let's see how many. Look at the list. It goes so far. Oh my god. It's insane. Let's do the plus ultra just by itself here. Actually, you know, we'll do the Jiro one because skill impact is down. We can lower the defense. And she is faster, so... Oh, wow. I don't know if it's a one-time dodge. Yeah, oh, God. What a waste. 10,000 per normal attack still is insane. You can do a plus ultra here to get the regen effect back. 13,000 for a normal attack. We wait for the turn. I'll try on a different stage here because obviously that dodge did ruin it. But we can cycle again. Without the lowering defense, however. 23,000. And let's do the plus ultra. Wow, we're slower. Hopefully that doesn't give him dodge. Lower defense. Here we go. Here's his plus ultra animation. I kind of like it now. 99,000. And we only lowered his defense by like 10%. Insane. I want to see how insane it is if we verse type neutral. Because obviously you can't have type disadvantage. So I think Stain is probably the most appropriate to do this on. And I'm kind of liking this Bakugo so far. Even though he doesn't have like a speed boost, I think he could be a pretty staple character. I can't wait to use him and try him out on PvP, especially with this memory. Because his memory is like doing a lot for him. 13,000. Getting that plus ultra gauge is nice as well. Let's get the power boost. That's just another temporary buff. Get the confused, why not? This one, he has a little bit more oh, he has, like, debuffs. They don't actually count. But he has 2 temporary buffs here. And let's just see the list again. It just keeps on going. Crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. We could obviously get more if we wanted with a different team build. But we'll lower... Let's not lower the defense. I just want to see natural damage. But we will do the regen. In 3x speed, this looks nice. It looks sick. 89,000 critical without the defense lowering, other than the 10%. 10,000 normal damage. At level 85, that is actually very impressive. Solid, like, 10,000. You can get his crit rate even higher as well, by the way. If you have, like, Ida, like, if you swapped out Ida for Jiro here, you could actually, like... get a lot of extra bonuses. Let's lower defense here. Oh, wait, we couldn't, actually. But that was type neutral as well. Like, that wasn't type advantage, and he hit, like, that kind of stack. Double lowering defense, pretty much with a Bakugo. The other Bakugo, really nice. He is getting the skill impact increase from Jiro as well. So, it is kind of fluctuated, but it is a level 85 Bakugo at the end of the day. And I just realized, like, every normal attack is doing 10,000. Still ridiculous. Let's just do another plus ultra. 48,000 that time around. So, yeah, an actually insane unit. As long as you have the buffs, it might be harder in PvP to use him because everybody will have a decent amount of temporary buffs. So until I use him in PvP, I won't have like a final decision of where he ranks in PvP. But in terms of clearing out events, this guy's insanely good. And I could only imagine how good he is actually in PvP, Ultra Arena. So I'll test him out in the future. Hopefully you guys did enjoy regardless. But that's going to wrap it up for the Bakugo showcase. I have some minor tinkering with him, with like how he's built, but overall I felt like it was okay. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. Check out my social medias linked in the description. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.